that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys dropped the mask up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on rap a lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot. I went and got my digits up. Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Play there, going to get 10 and a quick first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Patterson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run on first down. It's Patterson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Throwing, Jones. And that will be incomplete.
The moment the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. It's Hill, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run for the first time with Kenneth Gainwell. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll check this one down to Gainwell. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Baker with a pick. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Now Jones, sliding out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Set him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Letting one go deep for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Lawrence Guy able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down.
I don't know about you, partner, but I just came out of my chair. Big-time run right there, and all of a sudden I realized...
Didn't reach the chains, did he?
How do you go that far? Create that type of an explosive play that'll be a check and a plus on every grade sheet and still not get a first down.
Yeah, they had put themselves in a bad spot, but a big gain, that helps. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. To go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Jones on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Daniel Jones taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Chargers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
McManus's point after is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
They go play action now. Wilson escaping the pressure right.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, it leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Play action. It's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Lockett, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Jones' throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. To try again after the sack. Jones, he's going to loft one deep over the middle. A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, Jones.
Chargers. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. And here's a handoff to Gainwell. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang at Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They go play action with Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Flush to his right. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields the squib kick right around the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. The Charger drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown out. His way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Bengals drive about to get going. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. 6 there on first. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Play action. Now Wilson. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He hits his target, Lockett. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 1st down, Wilson. Flushed out right. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They fire this one quickly to Austin. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Blankenship's kick is good. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson, he'll air this one out for Boyd. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. On 1st down, Patterson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop. Throwing on 2nd down. Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you're getting deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level in what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, Sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Long. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From the 6. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but
he's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Cincinnati.
Certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. This is caught, it's Boyd. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Wilson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 4th down. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And unable to break away. They they stop him a few yards shy. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones. And going deep for Hill. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On 3rd down, it's Patterson. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. To throw from his end zone, Jones eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And got his man, complete. And a really unbelievable play there on 4th and long.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should...
And when he has tried me, I shall come forth as pure gold.